Hey, what's up guys? Gizmo Dragon here. I'm bringing you guys a video to talk about an issue that the whole AC community is up in a roar about lately. And the issue is smoke bomb. Yes, there's been a lot of complaining, arguments, fighting, blah 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 over smoke bomb. Mainly the thing is about it is that people are calling smoke bomb OP. Yeah, they're calling smoke bomb OP again. So this, and then people are just raising debates about nerfing it, buffing it, whatever people think that is. I'll tell you right now before I get into anything. Smoke bomb's perfect. I think smoke bomb's fine. I don't think anybody should change it. I think smoke bomb's better than it's been in a very, very long time. And it's just sad to see people not think this. Let me just go over how smoke bomb has been throughout the AC multiplayer games. So let's start out with like Brotherhood. Brotherhood had, the first smoke bomb. This first smoke bomb worked. It worked for what it did. You threw it down, people ran into it, and you could get a stun. And when you were in the smoke bomb, you couldn't kill, you couldn't lock, and you couldn't stun. So you can do shit. So the only bad thing about that was, people would use that as OSB. They would just OSB people, offensive smoke them, and you couldn't do anything about it, And they would just build up their focus, have an incognito, and get a poison off. And yeah, that was the only bullshit, and that was the only real complaining people had for smoke bomb during those days. And then there was just a small amount of people who only complained about it not working when people would, jump over their smoke, or, people say, oh, they went through my smoke bomb. Well, they didn't go through your smoke bomb, Yeah, lag could have contributed to, them going through your smoke. But in most situations, a lot of people complained, and, it was, smoke bomb had a delay. Smoke bomb took a second to hit the ground and work. So what players, got used to doing was timing their smokes correctly. So a lot of people who expected smoke to just appear and work for them claimed, oh, my smoke never works. And your smoke didn't work because your ass didn't fucking get used to using smoke. Practice more at it, and you'll figure out that, I just do it a little bit early or a little later, and your smoke will work. So those were the only problems in ACB. And, smoke was perfect then, there's no real other complaining that. Going on to ACR, smoke bomb was okay for a little bit. And then they decided to patch it. From more complaining, since ACR gained a popularity in the multiplayer. So there's more people complaining, but this time, Ubisoft listened and patched smoke. What they did was they took away that delay before hitting the ground, and they also increased the range vertically of the smoke bomb. And that was due to people complaining about, my smoke never works on stairs. They're on the top of the stairs, but my smoke doesn't work. Which is really fucking stupid, but they changed it. So at that point, smoke bomb dropped instantaneously. And then it would have a rewind effect to where, even if you had like a sword through someone's fucking face, it would rewind. And from an insta drop, for one, from an insta drop, it will rewind time, take the sword out your face, and you would get a nice fist in that guy's face. And that's ACR's, patch smoke. And not only that, but they added the ridiculous vertical range to where, yes, now you can catch the person on the top of the stairs of your smoke bomb, but now it's just utter bullshit. Because, what we used to do was just to dodge smoke. We would run up a wall and jump over somebody. And it's really easy to do because we could tell when somebody had smoke, when someone was trying to smoke us. Or we just did it as a safe way to get our kill that we built up for. But it was ruined because they decided to put a ridiculous vertical range on there just to solve the problem of people having issues on rooftops and stairs and shit. Which is completely fucking stupid. But after that, the disaster of ACR was gone, and then we're into AC3. And now I think smoke bomb, they found a nice haven for smoke bomb. I think it's fine. It still has the insta drop, but it has more of the range and duration of an ACB kind of feel. I think it might be the same as ACR. I don't know. But it feels right. Smoke bomb feels right. but people are complaining about it, even though it works for what it is. It still has the insta drop, right? But its cooldowns have been increased ridiculously, and you know, you don't see it as often. So the OSB problem is pretty much gone, but people are still complaining about it, and that's ridiculous. Smoke doesn't have any issues right now. If someone OSBs you, you will not see that person use smoke for a while. And you know, if you get them as a contract, hopefully the game normally does that when someone kills you, and then you're just like, oh, okay, I hope I get him as a contract to give you it for revenge. Then your bitch ass knows you can take that motherfucker down no matter what, because he has no defensive abilities. He doesn't have anything to do. So OSB isn't a problem right now anymore, and people are still complaining about that. And you know, I think people are complaining about smoke mainly because of the insta drop effect and the rewind time thing. Yeah, I know that's a problem. Even I've experienced that, and I called it bullshit. But to think about it, the only way you can get into that situation is if you actually run up to somebody. If you run in at them, being obvious, that's the only chance that could happen, you know? That's the only time smoke actually fucks you up. And in those instances, you deserved it. You deserved to get smoked. And you know, it doesn't need to not work, because smoke is now the only, what people would say, the only hard stun ability left in the game. They got rid of mute, they got rid of charge, so all we really have is smoke, knives, and I guess firecrackers, right? So those are the only abilities we have to stun with, to defend ourselves with, and then the rest is just to keep our wits about ourselves and just use our skills, you know, well through battle. So now that we only have smoke, you know, wouldn't you expect that an ability that has such a high cooldown but has, you know, such a high chance of it always working, don't you think that's, you know, right? It should work. The only true ability you have to defend yourself with. You know, if we nerf this at all, then you think, you know, we have no true, you know, abilities that are complete 100%, that if it works, it will work, you know, abilities that will help you defend yourself. No, it would be just straight up everybody chasing each other down, and, you know, smoke not working. It's like, it's just a chase fest. You don't want that. Smoke bomb is working. I don't know how. I mean, let me just go through ways of countering smoke for one. I mean, there's so many ways to counter smoke. For one, let's go with the obvious one. Shield. You can shield through smoke. Obvious counter. Really fucking out. It even has the same fucking cooldown as fucking smoke bomb. So, what's the issue there? If you're having so much trouble with smoke, and get shield. And it's not a useless ability. It's not an ability that, you know, wastes the slot. No, it can block all other abilities. You know, while you're killing, if you know someone's going to come up to you and poison, you can block the poison. You can, if you time it well, you can block knives, you can block gun, you can block firecrackers, you can block wipe, you can block everything with fucking shield. So I don't know why you motherfuckers are having issues and saying shield is a worthless ability kind of deal, because it's not. And you guys really should use shield if you're having so much problems. So let's go to another counter to smoke bomb. Let's try an approach. Don't fucking run up to your guy. Don't run up to your target. Don't do that. If you know those fuckers have smoke bomb, and you know, normally a level 24 and above will have smoke bomb most likely, because that is the first thing everybody buys at that level. So if they have smoke bomb, don't go up to them. Don't fast walk straight in a straight line to them. No, act like an NPC. Build up that meter. You know, don't be rabid. Don't do that. No, just, you know, take your time. Go off in the other direction. Don't go straight at them. And you know, once as you're approaching them, at that point, you're gonna have to risk your incog. You're gonna have to bolt last second. Last second, you will bolt in there, you will run in there really quickly and get your silent. And that way, they won't have time to pop smoke when they realize, oh shit, you're after me. You know, and in some of those instances, they will get smoke off after you kill them, and you're sitting there coughing and smoke bomb. It's like their smoke bomb didn't work. You didn't go through it. No, they just popped it late. So even though there's no delay, smoke can still be popped late. It can still be timed badly. It's not a rewind time. It's not a true rewind time thing unless you have lag. So that's just an easy way to counter it. Let's go to another way to counter smoke bomb. Let's bait out smoke bomb. It's easy to bait out smoke bomb. If someone's like in deathmatches, someone's in a little corner, right? They go out to the empty area of the map, you know, and you know they have smoke. Well, what do? You don't go in there and run in and get smoked. No, they're baiting you, but you can bait them. Bait their smoke. Bait their smoke out. What do? Just run at them, but turn your ass around. Don't run at them all the way. No, turn around before you're within range of smoke bomb. Hell, or maybe get within range and then leave immediately. That way, they will freak the fuck out and they will toss their smoke down. That is an easy counter to smoke. Bam, they wasted it. You know? And then, you know, on top of that, you could knife them before doing any of that. Knife them, run at them a little bit, then turn around. And bam, you have... their smoke is gone. And no problem, right? And then other counters, running up walls for acros and aerials. You know, we don't have so many issues like that because the aerial range is lowered. And it used to be, you know... It used to be a problem in ACR, but it's not. It's not. You can run up the wall. You can run up a small object. You can go on a box, and you can get your fucking aerial on them. You can get your acro. So it's just no problem. Right before you kill them, lock them, run up wall, kill. Easy. Easy counter. And, you know, it might not work in certain situations with lag, you know, because there's a lot more force pulling there's a lot more force pulling now. So that's an easy fix. Just do it earlier. If you run through the smoke bomb while you go up an object, yeah, you'll get caught in it. Yeah, that happens because it's not as much as, you know, you dodge it or anything, but you actually hit the smoke on your way up during the animation of climbing, and once you hit the top, you were coughing. That happens. But at that point, you know, you're already up, so you can take him out from up there. But those are just a bunch of really easy counters to smoke bomb. I don't see why people are complaining about it when it works as the only, you know, defensive ability we have. So I just have this to say to you guys. Let's stop complaining about these abilities, you know. Most of the abilities work fine the way they are. They're all great abilities. But, you know, let's just fix like simple things like gun, like let's not have quick scoping with gun or stuff like that. Just simple fixes. There's other serious things like in this game that you fuckers should be worrying about and not complaining to Ubisoft about, like, you know, freezing, matchmaking, splitting people, freezing in the game, getting people stuck in menus you can't leave, or grab killing people and being thrown out of the world and resetting into the middle of the map, or getting a grab kill and then your game freezing and going brrrr with a weird noise. There's just so much shit that is the matter with this game that is a lot more important than fucking smoke bomb, you know? I mean, there a little bit of balancing for some, you know, points, you know, maybe take off some bonuses from gun or something like that. You know, there's a lot of shit that we can get done here, but people are too busy focusing on, for one, them not being, you know, very tactical and adapting and learning how to get past smoke bomb, instead just complaining about it. So let's just stop, you know. I'm tired of it. Smoke bomb, there's no issues with it. There's a lot of competitive players that think the same thing. So, you know, if you guys disagree or agree, you know, talk about it in the comments or whatever. But I just wanted to put this out there, guys. Smoke is an issue right now for people. I don't know why, but I don't think it is. So that was my rant, guys. That's all I had to talk about, and I'll catch you guys later with another video. Later.